Hey there. Have you ever tried to picture something in your mind and it just doesn't show up? Like you're trying to see an apple, but there's just nothing there. If that sounds familiar, you might be experiencing a phenomenon called aphantasia. So, what exactly is aphantasia? Simply put, it's the inability to voluntarily create mental images. For most people, when they close their eyes and imagine something, they see a mental picture, like a movie playing in their head. But for those with aphantasia, this inner screen is completely blank. Now, you might be wondering, how common is this? Well, researchers estimate that around 2 to 5% of the population has aphantasia. It's not something new, it's just that we're only starting to understand it better now. Aphantasia can affect people in different ways. Some can't visualize faces, places, or objects, while others struggle with all visual imagery. But here's the kicker. Many people with aphantasia don't even realize they have it. They might think that everyone experiences the world the same way they do. So, how do you find out if you have aphantasia? One common test is to close your eyes and try to visualize a simple object like a red star. If you can't see anything, or if it's really fuzzy, you might have aphantasia. But remember, this isn't a formal diagnosis, it's just a starting point. Now, let's talk about how it impacts daily life. Some people with aphantasia might have trouble recalling faces or navigating using mental maps. But it's not all bad news. Many folks with aphantasia are incredibly creative and excel in fields like mathematics, engineering, and music. Why? Because they often rely on other senses and strategies to compensate. Instead of visualizing, they might think in terms of concepts, patterns, or sound. It's a different way of processing information, but it's just as valid and powerful. Scientists are still trying to figure out what causes aphantasia. It could be related to differences in brain structure or function, but there's no definitive answer yet. What we do know is that it opens up fascinating questions about how we experience the world and how diverse our minds really are. So if you can't visualize, don't worry. You're not alone, and you're definitely not broken. Everyone's mind works differently, and that's something to celebrate. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the mind.